recent years, there has been a surge in popularity in luxury mobile dwellings, prefab tiny houses, and a lot of other non-traditional forms of shelter. And today, let's take a look at some of the coolest ones out there. Welcome back to Aspire. First up is the Eco Capsule. This tiny off-the-grid dwelling is basically your own personal pod hotel. Inside, you have only the bare necessities needed in a home for survival. A stovetop burner, a sink, a bathroom with a shower, a bed, some store space, windows and a desk, and a dining area. It's admittedly very cozy, but you have everything you need to survive, and the bed on the interior is foldable to give you a little more room as well. The structure itself has high-efficiency solar panels on the roof, a 750-watt wind turbine, and a high-capacity battery that will be enough to support you almost year-round in most locations without needing power from the grid. And better still, it has an automatic rainwater collection system that pairs with built-in water filters to give you fresh water to drink as well. Every inch of the Eco Capsule that isn't serving some other purpose can be used for storage, with cabinets through the interior and on the exterior. So while you might not exactly be throwing parties in this thing, it could honestly make a pretty awesome mobile getaway that you can pretty much put anywhere in the world there are roads. Check out the link below for more details. Next up is an architectural concept that you can't exactly go out and purchase just yet, but it's just too freaking cool to not include in this list. This is Primeval Symbiosis, and like the Eco Capsule, it's meant to be a self-sustaining off-the-grid dwelling. What really makes it for us, besides how incredibly badass it looks, is how incredibly well thought out every aspect of the structure is. On the side of the structure, you have solar panels to generate electricity. And like the Eco Capsule, the structure has built-in rainwater collection. For further energy production, Primeval Symbiosis has built-in support for geothermal energy right in the center column. This can be used to generate energy as well as heat your home passively during the winter. Also included is a biodigester, which can be used to produce energy or gas from any kind of bio-waste. On the interior, things are definitely a bit cozy, but you have everything you need, including a living area complete with fireplace, kitchen with a stove and a sink, a lofted dining/work area, and on the very top with the best view, a bedroom. In case you're wondering how this structure actually stands up, there is a giant concrete disc as a foundation that exists below the surface in a design similar to a tree. Even if it never actually gets built, Primeval Symbiosis looks pretty fantastic in the renders, and we hope it serves as an inspiration for housing developments in the future. More details at the link below. And finally, to bring it back to a luxury prefab that you can actually own today if you want to, we have the Wheelhouse. In theory, it's developed and installed in much the same way a mobile home is, but that's basically where the similarities end. A tall, lofted design makes this narrow dwelling actually feel surprisingly spacious. The interior is similar to some loft apartments you might find, with a dining and living area combined in the main space. There are several different models available, with slight variations in size and construction, but they all look relatively similar. What really struck us about Wheelhouse was the fact that despite looking so tiny from the outside, it doesn't really look too cramped on the inside, and premium materials throughout help this tiny home look and feel like a perfect winter getaway location. Depending on the material selection you choose, a Wheelhouse will cost anywhere from $82 to $95 grand, with additional costs for shipping and installation. All versions of the Wheelhouse come with appliances and hardware pre-installed. And for those that like the concept but need a bit more room, they also make a version called Hitch House, which at 1,500 square feet is pretty much just a real house. But just like the smaller versions, all that space is used well. You get 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, a laundry room, office, kitchen, dining and living areas, and even a master closet. Check out more details of all these designs at the link below.